Sandra Ezekwesili, your hard facts.
First hard fact of the day: Happy International Women's Day. I actually don't see this as a happy day per se. I mean, this day only exists because on all the other 364 days of the year, women live in a society where their rights are not fully defended and where they do not enjoy full human, social, civil rights. That's the system that we live in. That's the system that women like me choose to challenge every day. International Women's Day is a reminder to me that we have not yet won. But in our celebrations of womanhood today, International Women's Day also encourages me that one day we will win. Second hard fact of the day: Glass Ceiling Convention was a smashing success. We had a blast yesterday afternoon. If you attended, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We had over 1,000 attendees in total, and we had a very lively conversation about women taking political power in Nigeria. A big thank you once again to all our partners, all our panelists, our keynote speaker. We're going to talk more about GlassCon during the big weekend. So let me get the show started, even though I'm really excited and all I want to do is talk about GlassCon, to be honest with you. Your third hard fact of the day: 835 new confirmed COVID cases over the weekend. That's a huge drop from last weekend. Over 150 fewer cases. So clearly, this second wave is deflating. And this is very good news. It's very good news. And we have some even more good news, if you like, with vaccines getting to Nigeria. But still, you don't need to get caught slipping. Keep your guard up, limit your movement to the essential things. Wear a mask when you do have to go out. Keep your distance where possible. Wash and sanitize your hands as often as you can. A woman already has the power here on Hard Facts, and I've used it to give you the best show that you can ask for. Let's start with the big weekend. Let's talk about President Buhari getting vaccinated against COVID and asking Nigerians to follow his lead. Then let's talk some more about GlassCon 2021. Then, let's talk about the Progressive Governors Forum blasting the NLC for not taking a stand against the food blockade. Then, let's talk about the latest in the security situation. On Madam Landlord today, we're going to continue our conversation about land grabbers. How do you protect your land from land grabbers? On the big hard fact, let's talk about International Women's Day. We're going to talk more about GlassCon 2020. So those of you who did not attend, you're going to hear some of what we heard. And then, of course, we're going to have the British Deputy High Commissioner on the show with us, High Commissioner to Nigeria, that is Ben Llewellyn-Jones. He'll be joining us at 5 and talking about the work that Her Majesty's government is doing in Nigeria. News updates will come your way at the top of every hour. You need to listen to every minute if you want to win just a minute. But let's get started with the big weekend. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, Lagos, and these are your hard facts.
The big weekend.
Has President Buhari getting vaccinated improved public acceptance? Do you think so? Has the president getting vaccinated improved public acceptance? Did you attend GlassCon 2021? Should the NLC have spoken against the food blockade by its member union? And was the attack on Kaduna Airport a new low? It was a big weekend, Lagos. Let's talk about it. President Muhammadu Buhari is now immune from COVID-19 because he got vaccinated on Saturday. On Friday, we had the first COVID vaccination in Nigeria, but that was Dr. Cyprian Ngong, a frontline medical worker, and he was the first Nigerian to be vaccinated. But on Saturday, the president and VIP got their vaccinations as well. Now, these are all from that 3.9 million doses that we got from COVAX. They are all AstraZeneca vaccines, meaning that in a few weeks' time, the president is going to need another jab, a second jab. Now, after he took the vaccine, President Buhari said that he hoped other Nigerians will follow his lead. And as you know, we've heard some people say that they don't want to be vaccinated. We've also heard from the PTF that they're not going to force people to take the vaccine. So you have the president and the government hoping. There were some complaints about the fact that Nigerians say that it should have been done, that it's been done with other heads of states, just videos or pictures of the leader getting the vaccine in their office or in the hospital. No need to spend money on a ceremony. Do you agree with them? What do you think? Do you think it was too ceremonial? And do you think it will work the way the president hopes it will work and Nigerians will take the vaccine because they saw him take it? 0700-993-993-993. That's our line for men. We have a number for women, of course. That number is 014657190. 014657190. Again, the number to call is 0700-993-993-993. Please share your thoughts with us via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. Do you think that the president taking the vaccine will convince Nigerians to take the vaccine as well? Do you think that could work? We're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube is Nigeria Info FM. All right, let's talk to you. We've got our first call. Hello. Thank you very much for calling us.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
This is Sheila calling from Ikoyi.
Hi, Sheila. Welcome.
Okay, so I don't think if the president taking it on TV will convince Nigerians, especially me.
Okay.
He's not going to convince me because he has lost our trust.
Okay.
So if he's like he should throw a big party taking the vaccine, it doesn't convince me anything. If I want to take the vaccine, I'll take it because I want to take it, not because the president is on national TV taking the vaccine. So what he was doing yesterday was just drama, nothing at all. It doesn't convince anybody.
All right. Thank you very much for calling us. 99.3.
Hello?
How are you? What's your name?
Good afternoon, Sandra. This is Hope.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Sandra,
Yes.
I'm not happy with you.
What did I do?
Yesterday, you promised us that you are going to televise the program on Nigeria Info.
I did now.
It's 30 minutes only.
No. It was on from 4 until 5:30.
It's 4:35 before the sport people come in.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was like, how am I going to do this? I'm just looking for who will help me. There is no way I can.
Oh, I am so
In fact,
sorry.
all my preparation, I make up my mind for that program,
Oh.
In fact, you fuck me up. Bye-bye.
I'm so sorry. That's shocking. They were not supposed to come back until 5:30. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you were one of those people who was hoping to listen on the radio, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't even know this, and here I was thinking that you listened to all of that goodness. But hey, you can listen via the podcast. It's going to be available as a podcast very soon. So you can listen, at your own pace. You can rewind, you can fast forward, all of that. It's also up on Facebook. It's also up on YouTube, so you can watch if you have some data. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize that happened. Frank in Ojo, hello.
Auntie Sandra.
Thanks for calling.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. Good to have you on the show.
Yes, this is Mr. Frank.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, you see, Nigeria bringing in vaccine. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay.
Then for president taking vaccine, it's not a big deal again. And if he takes vaccine, that means he wants to take it. And that president take vaccine does not mean that everybody must take it. Because nobody knows the type of vaccine they bring out special for him. And nobody knows the remaining ones that are there, how they are. For me, then I have vaccinated myself. So there is no chance again.
Which vaccine did
I
you
will put their
vaccinate
own
yourself
vaccine.
with?
Huh?
Which vaccine did you vaccinate yourself with?
I have my own vaccine, and I have vaccinated myself, and I'm okay now.
Okay, I'm happy for you, Frank. Thank you very much for calling. All right then. Do you think that President Buhari getting the vaccine on live TV will encourage Nigerians to take the vaccine? Do you think Nigerians will take the vaccine because they saw the president take it? 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190. Stella is here. Stella is in Surulere today. Hi, Stella. Thanks for calling us.
Hello, good afternoon, Stella.
Good afternoon.
The president is collecting the vaccine, and I wouldn't trust anybody, especially APC government.
Okay.
They are full of deceits. Are we sure it was vaccine they gave him or vitamin? That won't
But
convince
they,
me anyway,
but they
because I
showed
don't trust
us,
them.
like at each process, they showed us what the president
They
was
showed
taking.
us on air. Were you there?
Will they lie about what they're showing you on camera live? You sound like the people who are saying that Lekki Tollgate Facebook live video was photoshopped.
No, I wouldn't say so. I believe in Lekki Tollgate's case.
Okay, so
But
if you
to say
believe
whatever the government tells-
if you believe that live footage, why are you doubting live footage that we all watched on TV? We watched it live.
Okay, fine. Yes, it was right. But that wouldn't change my opinion with APC government. And that won't change my opinion with the president. Still, it will not encourage me to take the vaccine.
Take the vaccine. All right, Stella, thank you very much for calling. 99.3, hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you for calling us. What's your name?
My name is Chekube from Ekoton.
Chekube, you're calling the female-only line, so please go and call your own line, eh? Thank you very much. 99.3.
Hello?
How are you? What's your name?
Yeah, Wale on the line.
Wale, you're calling our female-only line, so please go call 0700. 99.3. Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Prosper.
Your name is?
Prosper.
Okay, good to have you on the show. Welcome. Go ahead.
What I want to say to the people and myself, my own belief is that without the president or anybody will never convince me to go and take the reality. Because one, from inside, they can take any other thing and put inside the same bottle of the vaccine, and they will come outside to take the vaccine. This same Nigeria, the cast news that 2 weeks before this vaccine arrived, that Nigeria will not be responsible for anything that will happen to anybody that takes vaccine. I heard the news. Okay,
so first things first, your line is breaking up, so I'm not exactly hearing what you're saying. And second of all, you seem to be making very, very unsubstantiated statements there. So number one, I'm not really hearing you, so I can't even really counter what you're saying. Number two, it sounds to me like you're saying things that are simply not true. We've got Victor in Akute on the line. Victor, how are you?
I'm fine, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show. Welcome. Go ahead.
Well, good afternoon. I want to set our women have right to hold properties. And right now, we as a company, we are doing a program for all the women.
Victor, we're not talking about women's rights to hold property, but I'm glad you think that women have a right to hold property. I agree with you. It's 18 minutes past 3. If you don't think the president will influence Nigerians, who do you think will do it? If you are the chairman of the PTF or the DG of NCDC and you were trying to convince Nigerians to take the vaccine, who would you ask to take it publicly? Who do you think are the people Nigerians will listen to? Someone said that if they saw me take the vaccine, that they would take it. Do you agree? 0700-993-993-993. We've got Ifoma in Ikorodu on the line. Ifoma, how are you?
I'm good, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, happy Women's Day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, concerning the vaccine, my dear, the more you look, the less you see. our president taking the vaccine, honestly, is not enough to convince Nigerians.
Who do you
Because
think would be
here in
enough?
Nigeria, everything is possible.
Who do you think would be enough to convince Nigerians? Who would you see take it and you will go and take it?
Maybe when we see some religious leaders taking it and coming out and telling us that there is no reaction, maybe we believe them. But, these are our people.
Okay.
Everything and anything is possible in Nigeria, my dear.
Okay. Religious leaders, she says. All right, then. Thank you very much for giving us a call. Okay. All right, then. We'll take another call. Do we have time to take another call, or should I just... Nah, let's move on to our second story. We're going to come back and take more of your calls. In our second story, the first ever glass ceiling convention was a blast. It was such a great way to cap the weekend. We had attendees from all over Nigeria and from countries all over the world. For those of you who did not attend, I'm going to play a bit of what happened at GlassCon yesterday. I'm playing it on Facebook and YouTube for you as well, so you can watch. But if you cannot watch on Facebook and YouTube, here, you can listen to a bit of it.
15 minutes each. We're going to talk about how to each of these women's power. First, we're going to talk about how to increase women's power in parties. Next, we're going to talk about getting out the women's vote and protecting those votes. And then we're going to talk about getting more women elected. So let's get started. In your typical mainstream Nigerian political party, who are the key decision makers at each level? What are their considerations when they are selecting people to lead and manage the party? I think I'm going to start with somebody who's actually done a lot of grassroots organizing. So Rinsola Abiola, you take our first question.
All right. If you're looking at the party structure, who has influence within it, I think it would have to think about at what level exactly it is that we're considering. So say you want to vie for a position within the party structure in perhaps your ward. The key stakeholders will be the power brokers within that ward. If you want to vie for elective office, for instance, and there are other excos in the ward structure, and then in every ward you have leaders who are not necessarily part of the party structure officially, but they are leaders within the ward, within that community. They command a lot of influence. So they are also part of the stakeholders that you have to consult. And then looking at the local government itself, there are excos within the local government that you also have to talk to, and other leaders within that local government structure within the party who also, the same way applies at ward level, necessarily are not members of the party excos, the official excos. And then, of course, that's just when you're trying to emerge within the party system. And that I think is the most important step that needs to be taken before you then move on to wider stakeholder consultations after you've secured the ticket.
Zainab, did she leave anything out? Zainab, your mic is muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. If you're looking for a position within the party structure, like she said, obviously you have to consult stakeholders. But the thing, what I think she left out is when you're looking to be in a position, obviously most positions are vacant. So you have to look for the stakeholders, the party powerfuls. So these are the people you need to consult, because that's how it's structured in Nigeria. You cannot just, wake up and say, okay, I want to do this. There are a couple of people you need to meet, and these people you need to identify. So, and same goes for, ward, local government, state government, and federal. And we have the same positions, like from bottom to top, like same number, 27 or so, and so you need to identify those people and have the majority of people, on your side to be able to, achieve something.
I see. Now, we know that one of the major qualities that makes a party decision maker is funding. right?
Yeah.
Those who can bring out money to fund a political structure. They basically end up having more of a say. We heard from Elect Her earlier. Well, we haven't. We heard from their earlier video where they were talking about doing something different, funding candidates. Is there also a need, in your opinion, Zainab? I'm going to ask you again, and then I'll move on to somebody else. Is there a need for women and women's groups to find ways to fund political structures that outlive a single election?
Yes, it's very, very necessary, because this is just the basis. Basically, in Nigeria, if you do not have money, it's really, really hard for you to, go far. And you need to maintain that structure because they make the decisions. For example, when I was running, I knew there were about 27 executives, and there was only one woman, and she was the only person that had my back. So, and the rest, you have to buy them. That's what they, so if you have your structure, you will be able to go far. But if not, then everything you come with, they frustrate.
I'm curious what Honorable Keje has to say, because she won 3 elections. So for a lot of things, I'm going to come to her for reference, because she's gone and done it. So she'll be like my reference textbook. Honorable Keje, we hear a lot about structure, and it's going to come up again and again as we talk about elections. You can walk us through what a structure is, how it works, why so many people say it's absolutely necessary.
Well, Cynthia, first of all, every election in Nigeria, the way the elections are structured, you have to go through the primary election processes. Now, for the primary elections, it is the delegates that would come up and elect the would-be candidate of the party. Now, most of the time it is taken from the 27 men who make up the chairman, the deputy chairman, the youth leader, the woman leader, and so on, and ex officio, it differs from party to party, but in some political parties, it is those people who either elect the 3-man delegates who would elect you in the primaries, or they are the ones who would be the delegates themselves. Now, as has been said by Dirisola, these are the people who basically hold your political future in their hands. And if they're not on your side, it makes it a lot more expensive. Now, which is not to say that even if they were on your side, you wouldn't be required to give them a pittance, but it just makes it a bit cheaper. And so the struggle for the structure is basically the initial scramble to get the party officials on your side, in the hope that when you go to the elections, they would be on your side. And so, everybody talks about the party structure. You want the party structure in your ward, you want the party structure in the local government, you want the state party chairman to be someone who who
watch the videos that are up there. It was a superb conversation, if I do say so myself. But tell me what you think about what you've heard so far. If you are also, what do you think about the women who were on the panel? Do you think women should add a few things to their plan to achieve political power? What do you think those things should be? What do you think women should add to their plan to achieve full political power? Let's take a break, Lagos. We'll come back and take your calls as soon as we are done with the break.
The big weekend.
It's a new life. It's a better life.
From Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance, your advantage.
Babes, your design is so fine. Who did it? I did. Who taught you? Anti-Digital Consult did. Wow.
Yes, learn graphic and web design, multimedia and animation, coding, AutoCAD, 3D Max, and more at Hantech Digital Consult. Enroll today to increase your productivity and income earnings. To register, visit hantechdigitalconsult.com/registration and email info@hantechdigitalconsult.com or call 081-6537-2321 and online at Hantech Digital. Hurry now! Hantech Digital Consult, IT training for Generation Next.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The big weekend.
It's 3:30. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Did you attend GlassCon 2021? Did you listen on Nigeria Info? Did you watch via Zoom? Did you participate via Zoom? Were you among the over 1,000 people who registered to attend, who in fact did attend? It was amazing. Did you watch via Facebook or YouTube? What did you think about the event? What were some of your favorite moments from GlassCon? If you just paid attention to that little clip I played from the panel session, what do you think about the points that they were making when they were talking to women who wanted to run for office, who wanted to take political power? What do you think women should add to their plan to achieve full political power? 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190 01465-7190. Of course, you can still talk to me about our first story. If you don't think the president will influence Nigerians, who do you think will? If you were the chairman of the PTF or the DG of NCDC and you were trying to convince Nigerians to take the vaccine, who would you ask to take it publicly? Who do you think people will listen to, Nigerians will listen to? 0700993993993. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. Let's talk to Abednego now. Abednego is in Ikorodu. Hi, Abednego. Thank you for calling us.
Hello, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you. So let me start with your first story. This one is not even hard now.
Okay.
See, there are some people that if they take it publicly will believe.
Okay. Like who?
With my simple whiskey.
Okay. Okay.
Bonabo.
Okay.
Tacha. And
Eric, maybe Erica.
Yeah, just the six of them. You see that list? If they take it and they tell you there is 1 million times original, don't worry, half the country has taken it. You don't even need to force it. But where you will catch problem is if some clubs take it. Moving on to the second story. I didn't say anything. No, I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't.
Thank you very much.
At all.
Yeah. GlassCon was amazing yesterday, even if I had to follow through Nigerian Info. And the weird reason why I couldn't register was because I thought it was going to be female-based alone.
Oh.
Now it made my estimate it was only a female attendee and stuff. So I now asked my guy when it shows, because I said it was for both genders. He told me, but I had to clean my eye and listen to the radio. It was nice. I think what women need to ask for politics to move forward is support each other with your full chest. I mean, it's not the one that maybe a woman wants to contest for that office and she's seeing 5 votes, 2 from her younger sister, 3 from her cousins. Yeah, you get, it should be a case of, is it draw, even though not draw. You people shall moved mountains and you know that you made a mark. I mean, let the jealousy move. If you can fight over person, come together in politics. You understand? So that's my take, actually. Good afternoon.
Abednego, thank you very much for calling and sharing that take. Good afternoon. We've got WhatsApp 080-959-75805. Ada is on the line. Ada is in Surulere. Ada, how are you?
Sandra, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ada.
Okay, so probably if I see you taking it, then that would help.
Okay.
You know, if I see somebody like maybe Fedayo on Instagram, maybe I would take. You know, some people, there are some young people that when I see them taking it, maybe that will help. But when I this your president, it will help. So please, let's look for some people, young, people who are helping us to be happy, no matter how bad it is. Some people, when you hear them talk, it just makes you feel better.
So if brother Shaggy takes it, you could take it.
Oh, no, brother Shaggy. Okay, that one, maybe. Okay, he's a young man, so that's not bad.
A man that anything can happen here. They say vaccine killer when vaccine is kill person.
So maybe Mr. Macaroni. If Mr. Macaroni takes it, you could take it.
Yeah, that's
now you are talking.
Even Dakolo. Some kind of.
Okay, all right, Ada. Thank you very much for calling. Okay. So, well, the good thing is the government listens to Nigeria Info. So I'm hoping they are listening today, or their handlers are listening today, and you're hearing what the people are saying. So get you some influencers to take the jab. Get Erica to take the jab. Get Lakon to take the jab. Get Timi Dakolo and Debo Macaroni. All of them. Once they take the jab, a lot of other people will jump on board. Elvira is in Yaba. Hello, Elvira.
Good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon.
Finally, I can reach you. Thanks for the conference yesterday.
Yay. Did you you attended, huh?
Of course I did.
Okay.
It was interesting.
What was your favorite moment?
I don't think I have a favorite moment. I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. I don't have a favorite part.
Okay.
Especially where Nse said, you have to, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I don't know if I got that right.
Yeah, you got that right, man. That thing was, I can't use the word I want to use, but like that thing was fire.
Mad, right?
Mad.
It was interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for attending.
So about the vaccine, I don't need the president to convince me. If I want to take it, I will. If he uses it to eat or cook, it will not go. It won't influence me. So, like other callers said, if young celebrities can come on air and take the vaccine, it might help. But that decision will be mine if I want to take it or not. But the president will have zero influence
over you. Yeah. Elvira, thank you very much for calling. OC on WhatsApp says, Sandra, the point that I love so much is that we should focus on our narrative. As a nation, we ignore our historical trace. We cannot find solutions to our problems. Well done, Sandra. We're always here for you. Oh, thank you very much, OC. Sandra, what the president took... You people want these your conspiracy theories. What is it? I'm not going to take that. We've got Okoafo in Badagry who says... The president taking the vaccine on live TV is not enough to convince or influence me to take the vaccine. Nigeria is a country of propaganda, lies, and deceit. No thanks to our leaders who, by their actions and inactions, have given us reasons not to trust them. All right, let's move on to the next thing that happened during the weekend. The Progressive Governors Forum says that the Nigeria Labour Congress should have spoken up against the food blockade. So as you know, the PGF is made up of APC governors. That's the Progressive Forum. They're made up of APC governors. The Director General, however, is Dr. Lukman Salihu. And Lukman says that the NLC failed in its duty to Nigerians by not commenting on the blockade. Now, you're asking yourself, why are they targeting NLC specifically? Well, the AUFCDN, the union that set up the blockade, are a member of the NLC. So it's within the powers of the NLC to caution the AUFCDN or condemn the blockade or review it. And last Tuesday, on March 2nd, the NLC held a meeting. And the PGF is asking how come in that meeting they did not discuss the blockade and they did not issue a statement about the blockade. Now, you might be scratching your head and you're wondering, okay, how come the Progressives Governors Forum is attacking the NLC over the food blockade? Some observers are saying that the PGF may not be doing it purely out of concern for food prices that Nigerians pay. It's because in the same way that last week NLC was attacking state governments over minimum wage, right now people are suggesting that, this is some sort of payback. There's even a suggestion making the rounds among the states that the minimum wage should be moved from the exclusive list to the concurrent list. That would give states the power to set their own minimum wage. But the NLC is against it. They want to continue the current system where the federal government sets the minimum wage for everybody. So some analysts think that that's the real fight between the NLC and the PGF, and that the PGF is just using the blockade issue as a weapon. What do you think? Weapon or not, what do you think? Does the PGF have a point? What do you think about the NLC's silence over the food blockade? 0700-993-993-993 0700-993-993 993. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. Twitter is at Nigeria Info FM. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Our female caller line, female only, 01465-7190. We've got Adams calling us. Adams is in Lekki. Hello, Adams.
Hello?
Thanks for calling. You're talking to Sandra now. Go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Adam on the line.
Yes, Adams, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I want to talk about the COVID-19
vaccine.
Vaccine.
Okay. Do you think the president taking it on TV will influence people to do it?
I trust Mr. President has taken it already. If I want to take it now, I can take it.
Okay.
Yes, so that's fine.
Okay.
And about the NLC, they don't have anything to say. The people that have the food, they are the ones that refuse to bring it. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Adams, for calling. Adam says, I trust Mr. President, and since he's taking it, I'm going to take it. I loved that phone call. All right, let's talk to more people calling in. 99.3. Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Thank you for calling. What's your name?
This is Remy.
Hi, Remy.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. Welcome.
Yeah. The show actually lasted for 1 hour 30 minutes on radio.
Oh,
okay. Not 30 minutes. Because I was listening to the show.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I did. Though I had an ESCO meeting with my colleague, so the radio was on while we were all listening to the show.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it lasted until 5:30?
Yes.
So what happened to the first caller's connection? What happened there? Huh? Ebuka is in Mushi. Hello, Ebuka.
I'm very happy to Remy Doves, and because of my call, it just went up.
Ebuka, welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, Igbo people will say, let me even speak from Remy's standpoint. Okay, no.
Okay.
That elderly people won't stay at home and see good, strangle. And what elders sees and turn their blind eyes, that means there's let me not interpret. It's just about this NLC. When you read out the news, I was wondering, it's true itself. These guys, they are here. They need to say anything about these northern guys, blocking food. And this food, it goes book to be in Aruno Roibo, everybody eats food, right? So they are silent, my sister. It shows that they know what benefits them. They know what pays them off. When they talk about, it's increasing fuel price and other things, they will come out and strike. The government will rub them all in their mouth. They will go back. But the interest of the people, are they really taking it to notice? Auntie Sandra. Then for the vaccine, Honestly, whatever saying, what I'm checking because over there, bye bye.
Bye, Buka. Thank you very much for calling us. Let me go to WhatsApp very quickly. We've got lots of comments there. And we'll take this one from Kane Danny Jegun, who says, oh, no, that moved away very quickly. Let me try and see if I can get it. Okay, no. Happy International Women's Day. I pray and hope that we will have women in top positions as presidents and governors in Nigeria during my lifetime. Sandra Aimade from Surulere. The government has lost all credibility, integrity, dignity, and trust completely. So the president and vice president taking the vaccine isn't enough to convince the people to take the vaccines. The people don't believe the president and the people don't believe the president wasn't just giving malaria vaccine instead of the original COVID-19 vaccine. The government and politicians have lost the plot and trust of the people completely. Well, the good thing is those who have called have told the government what to do if they want people to actually go ahead and take the vaccine. So perhaps get a few influential people to do it on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook, and you'd see more people willing to do it. Now, I have to state, of course, that the government is not forcing anybody to do it. It's not by force. You don't have to take it. But there are people who had not made up their mind one way or the other. So we're trying to see who could influence them to do it. Does seeing their president do it on TV influence them to do it? For those of you who have called and sent us WhatsApp messages, except for Adams is the only one who has called and said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We've got a message here. Sandra, I followed GlassCon live yesterday. It was a good step going forward for women. However, I told you it's nearly impossible to get this initiative through to the best result if you make it all about women alone, even though priority is given to women as the platform. In all other political parties, they bring women into supporting them. However, one of your guests mentioned that bring other gender into supporting the movement will be key in reaching better templates to achieve your objectives. Your project must strike the balance. I'm only concerned about associating with existing political parties that has fed up with even their questionable leaders. I don't see them joining. That's a lot of disjointed words. But Olaide, we're glad you listened, and we're glad that you watched, and we're glad you enjoyed it. Dawood from Ayobo says the caller who talked about GlassCon not on radio yesterday is false. It was on the radio up until 5:30 p.m. yesterday before Chuman Noli anchored the preceding football match. The program started at 4 p.m., so it lasted for close to 1 hour, 30 minutes. All right, then. All right. Well, if 2 or more people have said it, then it must be true. Nah? It must have gone on for 1 hour, 30 minutes. So I take back my sorry to that first caller. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to her connection, but it wasn't my fault. It wasn't our fault. I'm sorry you missed it, but there's nothing to investigate if 2 people have said that they did, in fact, listen to GlassCon right here on Nigeria Info. Now, let's talk about the latest security stories. On Saturday, gunmen attacked the Kaduna Airport staff quarters. The gunmen allegedly stormed the quarters from the direction of the runway. According to eyewitnesses, the army managed to drive the gunmen away, but only after they kidnapped some civilians. We still don't know exactly how many staff and family members they abducted, but people are missing. And this attack on the airport has caused a lot of buzz. Nigerians are seeing this as an escalation of the security problems. I mean, gunmen are now attacking airports. Well, not airports, an airport. Others are saying that this is actually just more of the same. That's the reaction I'm seeing online about that story. Meanwhile, FAN says that they won't shut down the airport, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. They said that the attack doesn't affect operations. They also said that only a few staff members were kidnapped, and so there's no need to close the airport. Staying in Kaduna, the armed forces launched a successful airstrike against suspected bandits. The armed forces says that The strike happened between Chikung and Antenna villages after they got a report of bandits on the move. They claimed that 4 bandits were killed, several others were injured. Some more good news came out of Oyo State as well. We're staying on the subject of bandits getting neutralized. Iskilu Akilu, he's been arrested. He's the suspected leader of a criminal gang of gunmen who have been terrorizing Ibarakwa community for months. Remember that Ibarakwa was in the news recently due to vigilante actions to fight this very gang. And now the police is confirming that Waskilu has been arrested. What is not clear yet is whether the police themselves made the initial arrest or whether it was the community vigilantes. But either way, it's great news. Those are some of the top security stories from the weekend, and I want to know what you think about them. What do you think about the arrest of Waskilu in Oyo? Is there a role for local vigilantes given the challenges that the security agencies face with personnel and logistics and mobility? What do you think about the attack on Kaduna Airport and the successful airstrike on bandits in Kaduna? Yes, you can still talk about all the other stories on today's big weekend. 0700-993-993, 01465-7190. That's our line for women only. 01465-7190. Has President Buhari getting vaccinated improved public acceptance? Did you attend GlassCon 2021? Should the NLC have spoken against the food blockade by its member union? And was that attack on the Kaduna Airport a new low? Comrade Ikechukwu is in Otta Farm. Hello, Comrade Ikechukwu. Welcome.
Sister Sandra, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir.
The attack on the Kaduna Airport is unacceptable. I wish I would have been in 10 years. I wish that they could have gone that strike for 10 years so that the southern governors will think and diversify. Because it's an insult and a slap against the southern part of this country by striking for food. Are you there?
I'm here. Mm-hmm.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. It's an insult.
So what I'm saying is that I wish that strike could have entered 10 days so that the southern government will think and let us diversify. Because all these things that is happening is too much for this country. But I still believe in our soldiers. I still believe in our soldiers. They will do it. But let the northern allies continue doing what they are doing. Nobody will cut up with them one day. I swear. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Comrade Ikechukwu. Always a pleasure to hear from you. 99.3. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for calling. What's your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Sam.
Sam, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. How are you, Sandra?
I'm very well.
Okay. Good. Let's say congratulations and happy Women's Day.
Thank you.
It's all right. What happened is that for the president taking the vaccine, because of lack of trust, because of his action and the government action, I think somebody like you, somebody like the religious leaders, and somebody mentioned people like Burna Boy and the youth leaders like that, and even the frontline doctors and nurses, if they can take this, that confidence will come, the trust will come more than any government official. But this government official, they've lied too much for us. Okay. And for the blockade of food, if it is not properly controlled, let's assume that we know a section of the country, they are the one controlling chemists and drug dispersion in this country. If the Igbo man decide to not to open his chemist for this for public use tomorrow, what will happen? Will everybody not be affected? The NSC did not say well at all on this issue. And for the Kaduna attack, please, these people are inching closer to us. What is happening is that we thought that it is inside the bush. Now they are coming to what do you call it? residents,
urban areas,
urban area, and nobody is talking. And finally, if the wife of president is here today and congolese, please let us take the women. I think you will be president.
Inducing evaporated milk. Holanda Slim evaporated milk, all the nourishment of milk with 50% less fat. It is evaporated milk that contains high calcium, 7B vitamins, vitamin D3, phosphorus, and magnesium. It comes in 3-pack sizes, and the 60-gram pack is 50 naira only.
Hollandia Slim evaporated milk. All the nourishment of milk, 50% less fat.
It's a new day, a new beginning. As you prepare for the day ahead, just anything is not enough for a delightful, healthy start. Start your day right with Hollandia Eva. Taste creamy vitamins and nutrients. Life is so different with you. Hollandia Eva.
Hollandia Eva milk. Right nutrients for a healthy breakfast.
My people, how far now? See, if any kind person say you want the coded password for your bank app, I be your PIN, I be your card PIN, I be the three number where they for the back of your card, your pay ID, I be the answer for your security question. I beg not give them all. All this information, them supposed they coded. You're not supposed to share them with anybody. Make you wise up. No make them scam you. This message now from Koda Microfinance Bank, the bank of the free. Make you download Kuda for Play Store or for App Store to open account. Make you start to enjoy our wolf banking.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
4 minutes to 4 o'clock, and then we can switch gear and start talking about lands, how you can protect your lands from land grabbers. But right now, I've got a message from Grandma Princess who says, GlassCon 2021, I should say, is one good presentation that had happened for a long time in Nigeria. And it was able to take our minds off the numerous calamities going on in Nigeria. It gives hope to know that our women are so knowledgeable and thinking seriously in putting Nigerian pieces together again. Remove the shame, which is almost enveloping it. Bravo to all the women of GlassCon 2021. Grandma Princess, I am honored that you attended. Thank you very much for doing that. We've got more messages coming in. Sandra, yesterday's event was a huge success. I joined from start to finish. One of the obstacles or hindrances to women finding their level in politics is the women themselves. Women don't support their own. This was not seriously addressed yesterday. Women vying for political offices should find a way to mobilize their own. Annie in Ota says, but you heard Honorable Ukeja actually talk about that yesterday. She addressed it. She said that you get to what's it called? The polling units, the polling booths, and it's women who are there to support the women candidates that are available. So women actually do support their own when the women are nominated as candidates. What happens is that the women have to be nominated first as candidates. And the only way that women are nominated first as candidates is if they can win party primaries. The only way they can win party primaries is if women join the political parties. If you join the political party, you can become a delegate. If you become a delegate, you could nominate a woman who then goes on to get the primary tickets, who could then go on to win the primaries. If there were equal men and equal women as delegates in political parties, all the women could decide to vote for the female candidate. But if you have only 3 women in the political party and 7 men, yeah, do the math. So no, it's not that women don't support women, it's that there are not enough women in political parties. That's one of the things that the panelists said yesterday. So I really, really loved GlassCon. I hope that you can, make out the time to listen to it when the podcast goes live. The video is up already, so you can, of course, go and watch every time that you want to. We've got a message here that says Nigerian women can do well in politics. We have intelligent and vibrant women. I've met some, example Sandra. One needs to be added is that Nigerian women must be able to come together and support each other. I've mentioned this before, and I continue to say, of course, that this support thing is a myth. To be honest with you, it's a myth. Nigerian women support each other as much as Nigerian men support each other. Nigerian men fight each other as much as Nigerian women fight each other. But we don't take a critical look at the fights that happen between Nigerian men because of how we've been raised, because of how our perceptions have been colored over time. That women fight each other a lot and men don't. There's such a highlighting of the fights between women. In a way, it's not highlighted over men. But we've seen again and again and again that Nigerian women actually support each other. So, Lagos, it's 4 o'clock. Let's bring you business news. After the business news, we're going to bring you Madam Landlord. On Madam Landlord, we'll talk about how you can protect your land from land grabbers. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili.
And now, the business news.
.3 Nigeria Info, you're listening to the business news. The National Broadcasting Commission has assured that decoders for the digital switch over free television, otherwise known as set-top boxes, will be affordable. Director General of the Commission, Professor Armstrong Idachaba,